doing one of my little air traffic controller lives. I'm back for night shift, seeing how you guys are all doing and checking to see what's on your minds. Maybe answer some questions, maybe ask some. I was watching, I guess it's a drama slash horror. I don't know. Don't watch too many movies anymore. I mean, don't watch too much TV anymore. Pretty much only movies. Occasionally. Waiting to see if anybody shows up. It's a little bit. Oh, that's crazy. That's my dance filter. Um, so it's a little bit late for night shift for some of you. But so something I realize I'm going to have to talk about more is my Pastor Bob Joyce playlist is up to like 93 or 94 videos, which is just crazy. So I think I'm going for the YouTube gold medal of Bob Joyce videos. I'm not sure if I've reached it yet, but that's in a short amount of time. I only started like really doing that on YouTube maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks. And no, I'm not just bored. When I get into something, digging into something, yeah, I just don't stop until I'm done. Which kind of brings me to the topic of thanks, Rainier, Ray or Rainia. I think I like Rainia. Um, yeah, I'm going for the gold. What? Eagle 883. Um, so yeah, I get entertained by some of the comments on the Bob Joyce vids because um I mean most of the time they're not directed to me, but they're kind of directed to people that are I guess watching them and believing that he is EP. And it's just kind of entertaining to me because uh, even though I think it's likely, I don't. It's not like I'm thinking about it, focusing on it all day long, you know. And like I've said many times, if it turns out it's not him, okay, great, because he's still a great pastor and teacher and musician, and I heard he's coming out with an album for Christmas, I believe, unless it's just a song or two. I don't know. Um, that's actually something I need to check into. But however it turns out, and that's kind of like a lot of things going on in the world. Like I may dig into it really hard for a while because I kind of want to know what's going on. But hey, however things turn out, um, I just want everything to be better. Been asking, okay, Little Big Bear. Let me live stream this question. We'll be compiling a video for the best answers. If you would change one thing in the world, what would you change and why? Well, first thing that comes to mind right now, that's a tough question, but I would just say that people would think for themselves and try to be the best for themselves first, because if everybody just did that, the world would be a lot better place if we weren't always worrying about what other people thinks and stuff like that. That's just the first thing that came to mind. um, I'd probably answer it different every day of the week. I think my girlfriend wants to break up. I don't know what to do. Oh, sorry to hear about that. Mizorno. I definitely don't want to try to get into relationship advice, but if you try to do the best thing you can, that's all you can do. Puck luck. I don't think I can produce that at the moment. Digital revolution. Jesus simplified. Love your neighbor as yourself. That's it. Bam. Digital revolution. Nails it. Yeah, I just commented to somebody or replied. It was something about, because I mentioned being an INFJ, which is an empath, or yeah. And basically I was told it was like, oh, that's a new agey thing and it has nothing to do with Christianity. But empath is just short for highly empathic. And there's lots of channels, people who make it to be some kind of new agey, magical, mystical thing, but it really isn't. And just like the INFJ personality, some people will make it to sound like it's some magical, amazing thing. And there are times where it can be, but everybody has different amazing abilities if they just use it. So I don't think of myself as magical, special. Um, we're just all different. So I don't think there's anything unbiblical about like studying your personality traits. And if you study the 16 personalities, uh, I think it's good for anybody to do, because, sorry, screen goes black sometimes, because it's just understanding yourself better and like what your strengths and weaknesses are. There's nothing really magical about it or mystical. I went to a Diddy party last Friday. So sorry to hear, Silvercraft Studio. Good luck with that. We might be seeing you on the news. um, I'm originally from Ohio, but sorry, I don't know how to say your name. It looks like Asif. Asif. Sorry if I butcher the name, but originally from Ohio, but I was in the Marine Corps for 15 years and moved all over the place. So, and now I'm in California. Why do the heathen rage? TDS. Oh, I know about TDS. Yeah, I mean, personally, I believe that Pastor Bob Joyce is here for such a time to just help lead revival in our country. I really believe that. However, things play out, if he's EP or not, it's just his timing, his ability, his the presence that he has is just. And oh, by the way, the connections, where did those come from? It's just like, if you can't see God's plan in that or something going on, I don't know what to tell you, but I see it, and I'm excited about that. Whatever, whatever becomes of that. Diddy. Everybody's heard of Diddy in October 2024. I was eating lots of popcorn, and now it's stuck in my teeth. Joyce equals 77. You know what? I just looked up Gematria for Bob Joyce for the first time, like an hour ago, just out of curiosity. I didn't really notice anything other than, yeah, I think it was Bob Joyce was equaled 77 in simple Gematria. But there's like 3 different classifications, different numbers. I don't really understand it other than the words equal numbers. That's about all I get. But I have heard of lots of other people talk about it and mention the phrases and things that, yeah, mean something. But yeah, I don't know. I'm open to it, but I haven't really looked into it that much. I met him twice. He told me he's a strong Trump supporter. You met who twice? Oh, you met Bob twice? Oil up, Diddy. Yeah, I was hearing about the baby oil. Like it was souped up baby oil. With what? I don't know. But yeah, we got an idea. There might have been some happy time stuff in there. Fried chicken and baby oil. What is baby oil made out of? I don't even know. I guess just it's like some chemicals. I don't even know what it is. But yeah, I'm not gonna fry up any chicken in that. Buying the Pizza Hut. That was one of my first jobs was a Pizza Hut. And man, I ate a lot of their pizzas until I got sick of them. And then I couldn't eat it for a long time. And now, yeah, it's still not that good. How much is gotta do no for you to oil up? I am not sure. Married to Elvis' old girlfriend from Germany. Yeah, I saw that too. She looks like it. She's got that same kind of, I don't know how to describe her, smaller head, like cute kind of small head. I don't know. That's just the first thing that comes to mind. But it looks like her, that's for sure. Oops. Don't hit the wrong button. Talking to myself. Why does Trump like saying huge? Hmm. Interesting digital revolution. Oh, did you see that? Or are you just mentioning it because? Because. I'm not sure if I've heard that one before. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, I was one of the early ones into XRP. Uh, geez, I haven't kept up with it the last few years because it's like we're just in the waiting game, and I got to a point where it's just like, okay, I know enough. I had like 30 different apps at one time or websites with wallets, and yeah, when I get into something, I dive deep in all the way, like trying to understand it. So I did that. So XRP is kind of, well, I shouldn't say that. For me, it started with Robinhood, and then I fell down the rabbit hole after that. But XRP was early on, um, that I was drawn to on YouTube channels, people I was listening to. Um, so yeah, Um, can you do me- I'm not gonna fart, Mountain Dew Master. I'm not. I can't on demand. Some people can. I mean, maybe if I got into perfect position and all, but that's not very. That's not very nice for this live. Let's see. Elon. Oh, I need to catch up. Nice shirt. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting near to. You can't see because there we go. Yeah, it's got the Phoenix rising, and yeah, I need to figure out what website I bought this shirt from because they had some good stuff. Elon's one coin to rule them all. Frodo was the underdoge. All thought he would fail himself most of all. Yeah, there's some stuff going on with Elon for sure, and he speaks in code many times. What was it? I just saw there was something about the president and Elon, and it had to do with Doge. What was that? Um, oh, Department of Government. What is that? Did you see that? There's something brewing with Doge, and I'm not here to recommend buying any coins, but actually that hasn't even been one that I've picked up. But government efficiency, yeah, that that was quite a post. Um, yeah, that was like a to see that after all these years of following these coins and Doge, that was like, wow, how many years in advance was that probably planned? And we're just clueless, thinking it's just one of those crap coins, or, you know. Hello, Sharon. Beautiful eyes. Thank you. Appreciated. Simpsons, Bart Ford, Frank coin. What? Frank coin? Okay, I know about the Simpsons connections and stuff, but I have no idea. I didn't catch that one. Simpsons are crazy with their predictions and stuff. Hello, Kitty Finds. I'm doing good. Thanks. How are you? I can't read your name, but you're from India. So welcome. Hello. Yeah, Department of Government Efficiency. Pretty crazy. Hello, Jane and Martin. I'm doing good. I'm in California. Welcome to the night shift. I personally think Diddy is going to do well for Daddy. I'm not quite with you on that. Jim Perrian's Gematria, Ripple XRP. Okay, you're making me think Gematria tonight, which is funny, like I said, because I never even thought about looking into it for Bob Joyce and Elvis. So I plugged it in. I didn't spend much time, but I looked really quick. Jim Parsons. Who's Jim Parsons? The name sounds familiar, but believe in signs. Hmm. Are you asking me, or is that a Jim Parsons thing? How bad was the storm that came over America? Oh, um, I don't know. Maybe somebody here knows. I haven't checked in a while, but I think last night the hurricane was hitting the Tampa and Florida area, but um, it's pretty bad. I think probably lots of lives were lost. Who knows how much damage? I really haven't followed too much other than that, unless somebody here knows. Did he do it? Well, he has like, what is it, 120 accusers, and some of them are among children. Sounds pretty bad to me. Thank you. Yeah, I'm in California, so I'm like on the opposite coast and feeling very thankful about that right now. And I don't think I'd ever pick a place like Florida to live with all the weather, but there are some crazy things going on with weather lately, and a lot less lives lost than originally expected. Oh, good. Yeah, I mean, the couple times I checked, it seemed like it died down and then it picked back up and then, I don't know, died back down maybe. But then this afternoon, I heard there was all these tornadoes right before the hurricane. Crazy stuff. So I didn't know how bad it was going to be. Somebody is sick. America first. Don't be sick. Half hawk, half man is back. I remember you. What have you learned about yourself in the past year? Oh, the deep questions are back. Nice. Um, hmm. Well, I'm going to go with something positive. I'm going to say I've learned that a lot of the things that I thought would maybe never pay off that I did in the past have this year. So, like, what does that mean? I don't know. We all doubt ourselves, you know, and even if it's something that we love or we know is useful, like we all doubt ourselves. So I think I've learned to maybe trust my instincts a little bit more, trust um, to keep fighting for things I believe in. How's that? Ah, yeah. I think I did learn to trust my intuition a lot more. Um, I think I was talking about this last night or 2 nights ago. Um, I think it was like 2016 when I first started learning about my personality and the 16 personalities. So I was aware of all that for the past 8 years, but it's one thing to know facts and things, and it's another to actually live it and believe in it. So, some of it just comes with age, experience, and trial and error. So you just got to keep learning. Intuition is a God gift. Yes, it is. Um, it can be tough sometimes being like really empathic with people and way too much stuff going on in the brain all the time. But I would never, I would never trade that away. I love having that ability. Um, it's just, it can be tiring. Let's see. Trust Jesus. Yep, that's first and foremost. I need to catch up on Frank coin. Oh, I need to look that up. Yeah, I have heard of that, but like I said, I've kind of like that part of my brain that used to focus on digital assets and learning more knowledge. Like a couple of years ago, I was just like, you know what, I'm good. I can see where the world's going, and we just got to wait until like 24 or 25 and wait till the next thing happens. So I'm just going to hold on to my coins and wait. And yeah, I can still remember like some of the terminology if I really think about it, but I have replaced that part of the brain with other things that I think are valuable. What about yourself? Do you have trouble acknowledging? Well, since we're on the subject, I would say, even though I know I'm intuitive, I have just a problem fully trusting it. I think that's just natural to have doubts. Let's see. You just go around every station and ask all the same questions. H man, half hawk, half man. Do you ask everybody the same questions? I'm on to you. Don't forget, I'm intuitive. I know how to connect dots as well. Digital revolution. Looks like a very interesting time frame. Connected with so many clues by Mr. Poole, Bearable Guy, David Schwartz. Yeah, see, I don't get I never got too deep into following those people like some did, but I used to listen to the YouTubers talking about them like daily. I did it for years. So um, some of the stuff I think is a bit hypey, and it's like to keep you going and all that stuff, which is fine. But um, but I do connect dots, and I do see things when things actually happen, and then like somebody puts up one of those Mr. Pool posts or something. It's like, okay, yeah, there is some knowledge in there, and there's clues. So for me, the main thing is to just like any of this stuff in the world and craziness, like I just don't see any need to focus on any one thing too hard. As long as you kind of know what's happening, and you're focusing on yourself and your family, like first and foremost, and your what you actually have control over, then I'm not going to worry about the rest. Falling out of the coconut tree comes so naturally to her. I actually made a song called Co- I forgot the name of the song. It's about Kamala, and it's about her. It's about falling out of a coconut tree. That was like, I don't know how many months ago, 3, 4. Right around the time that was like trending, I made a song. Although, okay, Florida is not Kamala country. I believe that which isn't good for the hive isn't good for the bee. My initial reaction is yes, but I don't know. You're getting kind of deep for me for 11:30 at my night. Hi, Irma. I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome, Irma, to the live stream. One of my first and finest friends and fans of the channel. So thanks for stopping by. It's Prouse Kamala for a reason. What's intuition say to me? I'm not sure if I know what you mean by that. I've got this guy trolling me saying I'm a bot. I never asked him. Okay. I will believe you, half hawk, half man. And I do believe you. Mickey Mouse clock equals 1010. Disney underwater tunnel networks. That's Gematria, I assume oh, Mickey Mouse clock 1010. Are you talking about the time or Gematria? Rose drops. Matt, when you play your music, do you intuitively connect to the energy of what you need to play for the moment? Ooh, I like this kind of question. Oh, and I can answer two questions at once. Who was that? Half hawk, half man? Or was that asked about what I learned about myself or intuition? Anyway, one thing I learned the last 2 years for writing and playing on the piano, which I'd done at a lower level before, but I could just sit down, and if I get one little idea in my head, I realized I could just kind of follow it. And so, if let's just say that initial idea was like an intro or a verse, if I get into the right flow, I can create a whole song out of it uh, fairly quick. Um, and that's not a magical thing either. I've spent a lot of time, thousands of hours, practicing writing and recording and learning music theory and all that kind of stuff. So it all plays a part. But yeah, there is something intuitive about it, also, of course. How much money do you have? CJ, how much money do you have? Oh, you can give me money. That's kind of a spammy thing to say, frankly. Hello, brothers. This is a no sleep night. I'm going to wrap it up and sleep here probably pretty soon. Glad you're doing great, Irma. Sorry I'm slow on the responses in some of these. Perhaps Tim Walsh just needs a little help figuring out which end of Oh, Timmy Walls. I'm still trying to figure out what is going on there. Probably like most of us. When offered something for nothing, you'll end up paying something for nothing. Something. Wow. Deep. Half hawk, half man. What is happening? Miss constitutional rights. Not too much at the moment. Frank coin. Yeah, I do need to look into that. You keep mentioning it. I can write songs pretty quick, but I forget to record them. Hey, that's good if you can make songs quick. Hey, if you got a phone, you got the voice memo thing on there. That was something a couple of years ago I started using more. Now I just really use my computer because I'm set up to do that quickly. But if I'm away from my computer, though, the voice memo or whatever you have on your device, yeah, just click record on that, sing a quick line, hum something. If you play an instrument, and I've used that many times to just sort of lock in that idea, and then maybe a day, week, month later, I play it back to myself, and then it gets me right back in um, that feel, that mode of thinking of the song, and then I can finish writing it, create it. So that first recording can be very bad and just the bare minimum just to not forget it. You think that meeting adversity it's on to reap the benefits of your efforts from which slice. Okay, that one's a little easier for my brain right now. Half hawk, half man. And like I say many times, it's almost a motto for me. Don't waste your bad experiences. I truly believe that everything bad that happens to you, if you find a lesson learned, anything that you can do with it, then you don't waste it. So, and I just know that from my own experience. So, um, there's some things that happen to other people that haven't happened to me, and we can't just fix it by talking about it. But yeah, just I say don't waste your bad experiences, because like one thing that I think about with like past jobs and bosses is that I dealt with some psycho peoples and bosses, but and I didn't handle it well either at the time. Um, Partly because I was empathic and didn't understand even that part of me at the time, and I would just absorb those narcissistic feelings and think I was the problem, all that kind of stuff. But in hindsight, because I had those horrific experiences, like literally feeling sick to my stomach because I had to go to work and I had to be around those people like that bad. Because of those experiences, I didn't waste it. I learned how to deal with people better. I learned how to just not, um, what's the word, absorb those feelings from others. If somebody is just crazy negative, then it's a choice that we make at that moment to not let it sort of infect us. And so now that's an awesome skill I have because I can just kind of go back to whatever I was doing as much as possible. But I had to learn it the hard way. Time to flip the so called reality script. Greatest showman of all time ever is ultimately running this shift show. Got popcorn? XRP? I've been eating popcorn like crazy lately. Just making it my own in the pan, way cheaper. Melt some butter. Got some Himalayan salt. I only use the good salts now because they're way better for you. And they taste better too. Yeah, I've been eating popcorn like crazy. Um, Passed on 1010. It's ironic because you love 10 10 10s. Lost me on that one, Eric. Um, do you get along with your family? Family is meant to be a shelter from the storm, but sometimes it can be the storm itself. I'm gonna say yes and no to that question. Yeah, sometimes it's the people closest to us that can be the toughest, be the storm. Um, but it shouldn't be that way. It's all about the flippity flip. Yeah, I'm waiting for the tables to be flipped hard. And we might have some rough spots, but I think it's all going to be better real soon. That's what I believe. The life we complain about is only a dream to some people. Yeah. Being grateful for what you have is huge. That's something I would say I learned a lot the last couple of years. And it's true. I think part of the reason too is because, um, I guess, thanks to the internet and thanks to myself, trying to, I don't know, well, like this, be more interactive with people from all over the world. You do find out that there's people that are pretty poor and they can even still be happier than you are. And it's like, it should stop and make you think, like, wow, I'm really ungrateful sometimes. Um, so yeah, absolutely. Stay grateful. And I try not to get into the complain brain. If I do, I try to shut that off as soon as possible. God turns everything around for our good and his glory. You're doing great. Thanks, Irma. My best supporter ever. I swear I saw a shadow right behind your head. I know I'm not crazy. Maybe you did. Well, the TV is doing its thing. I'm not giving the tour now, but you may have saw a shadow. Oh, or it was a blanket. Don't say that. I was just watching a scary movie. It wasn't that scary, but it had those moments where like something shocking all of a sudden happens. Those are the worst for me, probably for anybody. I don't know, but like they lull you into comfort and then bam, comes out of nowhere. Leave the past behind and rejoice in what the good Lord has done for you. Amen. Miss Constitutional Rights. XRP is the standard. I believe it. I've seen enough to believe that. Or at the very least, one of the standards. Okay. I got to leave that door open because there are other ISO 222 coins. Is that what it is? Empathy is a powerful tool to understand and collaborate with the social world around you, but don't be a doormat, bro. I'm not anymore. I used to be. I would definitely say I was a pushover in some ways before. Now I don't take crap anymore. Um, again, I learned it the hard way. It took me a long time, but now I am actually the one teaching others to not just roll over for other people. So yeah, I'm with you. We do make life complicated. You saw a face behind me. That is not good. A shadowy face. I need to talk into my mic close to speak in a shadowy tone. The night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. I could make a song out of that. Hello, Gypsy. Oh, good morning to you. It's nighttime for me, morning for you. So let's see. That makes it. Where does that put you? Oh, you're like in Europe, I'm guessing. Well, it's already 3. Okay, it's 3 a.m. on the East Coast. So, yeah, I'm guessing you're in Europe somewhere. All right, good night, Miss Constitutional Rights. I should be going to sleep here. I should be wrapping this up, really. This is maybe a new record for me. YouTube Live. Yeah, we did it. Did it, YouTube. I mean, all of us did it. Who cares about them? Um, XRP and XLM. Yes. Those are my top two. Oh, 8:45 a.m. for you, Kreidel. Gypsy, nice to meet you too. My stories are superb. Thanks. Happy Jubilee Frank coin. You're not going to let me forget the Frank coin. So I will thank you in advance. Examples are the best means of instructing and inspiring others. Yeah. I tend to speak in metaphors and experiences. And I think it's kind of an INFJ thing anyway. Like, yeah, to explain things in sort of an abstract way sometimes, but ultimately with a specific goal in mind. But yeah, I can usually get a lot out of just reading how somebody writes. And that's my preferred way of communicating with people. Um, as you can probably all tell by now from being more introverted. So, yeah, every single word you guys write, I'm thinking into it and getting a better idea of what kind of person you are and trying to relate to you in a way that is specific to each person. So it's kind of crazy, but it's just, yeah, I know a lot of people don't think in that way, in that, with that sort of depth. And again, I'm not saying it's like magical anything. It's just, I can't help it. So thanks, half hawk, half man. I like the way that you think deep as well. Man sees in the world what he has in his heart. True. Literal trash. You're friends with D, right? I'm not sure who D is at the moment. I don't think I met D. Trump Fed chief nominee Judy Shelton is all about. Uh-huh. Yep, I know about Judy Shelton. These nuts. Okay, you got me. But you could have fooled anybody with that. Come on. Does your Okay, now I know it's night shift. I'm getting all the statements. Okay. I rare I rarely kick anybody out of anything. I don't know sometimes if that's a bad thing because I got some pretty consistent spammers on the channel, but I think eventually most of them come around, and even if they keep disagreeing with everything, we somehow are like friends. I think it's just kind of like familiarity, dealing with the same people all the time. But yeah, it takes usually something big and repeated before I kick somebody out, just because like negative stuff, I usually just skip by anyway. If it's like negative comments, so eat a Snickers upside down to feel the pain in your tongue. Snickers are good, but no, I gotta eat it right side up. And that's just the only way I've ever ate it. But I don't eat. It's been a long time since I ate candy bars and candy. I am a dark chocolate connoisseur now. I like 85%. What is it? What's the brand? Lint? I don't know. I am a chocolate connoisseur, so excuse me. Huge. XRP is huge. Red rum, sure. See, now I'm going to be questioning everything if it's a trick to joke on me. And I think I'm going to wrap up this live so I can, like, I don't know, quick snack, water maybe, or just go to sleep. Rainbow skills instead of rice. Oh, yeah. Crazy things coming out with Diddy. All right, Digital Revolution. I'm not forgetting Frank and Huge. Hey, XRP and Gematria. So thanks. I will catch you all again soon. Not sure when. Maybe I'll keep the night shift going. I probably will, but I'll keep doing the lives no matter what, because there's plenty to talk about. So, adios, shalom. Thank you. Heading to sleep to fight another day of digital stuff and Bob Joyce's and Elvis Presley's. Thanks, Irma. Good night. All right. Take care, buddy. I'll see you again soon. Bye.